Tanja.
And I'm Austin.
And this is our daily vlog number 11. What? No, 11.
12.
12.
Number 12 now.
Number 12.
I'm trying to get situated now.
And
White pie.
we did a lot today too, just like we did yesterday. Didn't we, babe?
Moving on. Yeah. I had to help my mom. First thing, got up, had coffee and everything. Then after coffee, we kicked back in the bed and watched Vampire Diaries. We watched about 4 episodes.
I got hooked.
Yep.
I think it's awesome. I've been telling them and telling them about it. Like, you know what? We finally got free Netflix. I can finally show him.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's hooked.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch more tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll watch some more tomorrow. We got just a few things we gotta do, but it's not a whole lot.
Yeah. And he having
Let me see. It's an Edwards original whipped cheesecake made with royal cream cheese.
show him the box. That's what I usually do.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Help me out here.
Oops. Oh well.
That's what I'm having.
It might be looking backwards. Because you know that's how camera works.
I'm not doing that.
And me, I'm not having anything because I'm full. Cause we ate
Chicken Alfredo.
Alfredo, chicken Alfredo.
Yep.
It was good and everything. And his mom came and did her laundry here because her washer isn't working.
Nope.
And she had dinner with me, my mom, and my dad, and Austin, and our grandma. From my side. Well, tonight, you'll be able to only see one dog.
Which is Molly.
Molly.
And
Bailey is under the blankets
yeah,
with Daddy.
Yep. I'm underneath the blanket too, eating pie.
Yeah. Well, when we got questions from the fans on Facebook and YouTube, we got 6 questions. One is my friend Malia. And the other 5 is my other friend Faith, the one that we answered one of her questions from the last video before this video.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, we're gonna answer them. We'll take turns on answering.
Okay. Well, this version I'll answer.
The first question is, this is Maria's question. If we could go on our dream date, where would we go? If we could, I know it's like a vacation, it would be like a vacation type date. It'd be awesome to go back to California and have a picnic at the beach. It would be amazing. But we can't right now because the coronavirus. For one, and plus we gotta save money to do it too. What's yours?
Oh, I had a mouthful of pie. Sorry. I'm kind of with her. I can go back to California too. I loved it there. It was so nice. It was beautiful. A lot of scenery. A lot of places to go. One place we do want to go, when we do go back to California, we want to go to Universal Studios, which we never got to go to.
And Disneyland.
We didn't have enough. We ended up not budgeting our money enough. We thought we had enough, but we didn't. So Universal and Disneyland we never got to go to. So when we do go back to California, that's where we want to go.
Even if we end up having kids, we can still bring them. No, the one thing I think is stupid. Some parents think when they have kids, it's the end of the world, they can't do nothing. Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Your kids will wait to see the world too.
Yeah.
They like to see stuff like.
She's trying to get me in here.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, she's trying to get me into the camera.
It's just because when you near us move so much. It's the ones who do slow, thing. And now the second question. On to the second one. If you had a dream career, what would it be? I might say 2 careers. When I was before high school ended, at first, you know how much I love WWE, I wanted to be a WWE wrestler. But then I wouldn't probably be able to because of my back. Then again, Nikki Bella has the same thing as me, but it wouldn't work out because then I would have to move all the way to Florida and everything. And then I won't have nobody there to help me with stuff, And now my permanent career is that I would like to do a crochet business. Sell the stuff that I make. Eventually try to get a shop and everything. And I would like to, give people lessons on how to crochet and stuff. And all that. If you guys ever, ones that are in Canyon, City, Colorado, and you guys ever want to learn how to crochet, hit me up and I'll teach you. Of course, you have to pay me to do it, of course, but it won't be very much. Or if you guys are ever interested in buying the stuff that I make, hit me up as well. No. Your turn.
Well, back when I was in school, my career back then when I was a kid, I was gonna be a weatherman. My dream career was be a weatherman. I was gonna be a weatherman and go to weather school, learn about all that stuff, and become a weatherman. Well, my permanent career now is working in a grocery store as a cashier now. That's my career now, and that's what I do, and I love it to pieces. So that's what I do now. Handling customers and everything. So that's what I do now.
Plus, he'll get a very, very good retirement.
Yeah.
Next one. Question number 3. If you could live anywhere besides Colorado, where would it be? Mm. No, when I was like, black when I was 16, and I still wish I could, but I can't, Plus, we don't have family out there. We're far away from family. And plus, we like it down here. But I wouldn't mind maybe try to get like a vacation home there for, to go up there for vacation type stuff. But the place I always wanted to live at was California. Because, it's bigger area, state, and more things there, and I love the beach and stuff. Yes, here in Colorado, I love the mountains and everything, and all that. It's beautiful too. Just, it'd be nice to have a different scenery, you know what I mean? All that. But I'll always be in Kansas City, Colorado. But who knows? Though. We might decide to move to a different town though. Who knows? Or we might get a vacation home for up there. So for summertime, be near my arbor,
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Sorry, I'm chewing again. I'm munching. Sorry, everybody, for the munching. I'm munching in the background. Sorry, I'm just finishing my other pie here. But, my, just kind of, I know we all will probably have the same answers, but California's would be my place to live too, my favorite place to live, because there's a lot more to do. There's a lot more things to do out there. There's a lot more There's a lot more attractions out there to do. You got the beach. You got all the beaches and stuff. It's a beautiful state. I love it. I've been out there. Well, actually, I've been out there twice. No, twice. When my dad was working out there, he was working down by Sacramento, but it was in a little town called Colton. Small town. I think it's outside of Sacramento, right there. And I was out with my dad when he was working, and then my second time was with my babe here, Chandra. We went out there and had our honeymoon out there. And it was really nice. I loved it out there. So, it's got everything you could ever think of out there to do. There's a lot of attractions to do and everything. So, that'd be my favorite place to live.
Yeah. Plus, I've been there twice as well. The first time was with the middle child of my family, which is my brother Sean. He and my sister-in-law Tiffany and their kids. In fact, I've been to the sentimental place that he was talking about. And everything, we went to beach and everything. And the second time was with him. And it's fun up there. Now, next question. What's the story of how we met? You see, at first I wasn't doing anything. And then this guy, he messaged me. And he my cousin Lena hooked us up. And first we got to know each other and everything. It took at least a few weeks, few days. Then texting, I told him I was at Sonic. And then that's when he texted me, like, do you want to meet each other in person? And I said, yeah. At first, we were going to meet at Sonic, where I was, but then again, we changed our mind. We decided to meet each other at the Duck Park. It was the Centennial Park, too. And that's where we met. We very first met in person. That's the day we made it official, which is July 16, 2018. When we when we first started dating. That was our first date as well. Then we went to Sonic. I got the second milkshake, and he got a milkshake. Then we drove to Skyline. That's when we got to know each other in person and everything, where we stand and stuff. Then we left Skyline because there were these, wannabe cowboys that were trying to mess with us. And we went to this park called Red Park. And that was like our last part of the date. That was our first date was. We kissed on our first date.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, nothing more than that. Just, our first kiss. That's when we made things official. Then he drove me home. You see, my parents dropped me off to him. And that's how we started. And we got married in July 20th, 2019. We've been married for a year and 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Right, babe? Anything else you want to talk about on that part?
I was going to say my story's pretty much the same, so it might not even, say anything different, but it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
2 more questions to go.
2 more questions.
Then we'll be done.
Question number 5. What's our favorite place we love to go in Kansas City, Colorado? Gosh! That's hard to think about. There's so many places that we love to go. You know what? I will do the top 5. Top 5 places we love to go. The first place we love to go, Webb Park. Webb Park, Duck Park, Skyline, Town Drive, we also like going everywhere, pretty much, because we drive around, so I guess you'd call that everywhere. Pretty much.
More or less.
That's the only thing to do in Kansas City is to drive around.
Yeah, more or less.
Yes, we have the bowling alley, but they are pricey. And sometimes they have leagues most of the time. Especially in the fall time. They have leagues.
Mm-hmm.
But next time when they have 9-pin, I told Austin, why don't we just do it? I always want to do knife and I always want to win some money. Who wouldn't want to try to win money? That'll help us right now. Right, babe?
Yep.
What's your favorite place you like to be in Canada?
I'm pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same places, pretty much. Really no different than that. I'm pretty much the same.
Okay. Now one last question.
One last question, and then we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna get off of here.
The last question is, what's our dream car? My favorite. One dream car I want, but we won't be able to have one now, especially when we have kids. It'll be too small. Well, it ain't too small, but you know what I mean. My favorite one I really want, but we have to wait till we get older when kids are out of the house and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, at least until they're at least teenagers, at least. I would love a Dodge Charger. No, the 2-door one. That's what I would want. Out of the car, and my other vehicle I would want to. You know, you gotta have, you know, if you want to heavy duty, like, you know, pull your camper stuff like that. And I would like a Dodge Ram. You know what I mean, you know, a Dodge Charger wouldn't be able to, you know, pull a camper or anything like that. How about you?
Well, the car I used to like, I used to like, it's called the Chevy Cruze. But the car I used to have, that's the car I liked. That was my favorite car because, you know, it had good gas mileage and, you know, it's not a gas guzzler. Not to say Dodge Ram and Dodge Chargers ain't. They're not gas guzzlers. Some vehicles are, but this Cruze was not a gas guzzler whatsoever. It was a really good economic car, which I liked. So yeah, that'd be my favorite car because it was a really nice car. I loved it. I wish I really would have never got rid of it, but some things came up and I had to get rid of it. So
yeah. Well, that's all our questions.
yeah.
And you guys can still ask questions, you know. Just we'll do it tomorrow or so.
Yeah. Well, probably whenever we get out of bed, probably. I don't know when we'll get out of.
Yeah, we probably sleeping in because it's late. Because here is 11:45 p.m.
Yeah, it's 11:45.
Almost midnight.
So yeah, we'll probably be sleeping until, I don't know, whenever we wake up.
Yeah, pretty much.
I ain't getting up early. I don't have work, so I'm not getting up early at all.
Well, you know what our last lines are? Well, actually, it's just her again. Bye-bye, everybody! And Bailey's still under the blankets. She'll say hey if I'm under the blankets. Our last words. Please like
And subscribe.
See you later, everybody.
Yep. Have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.